In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis observes National Day of Prayer. Federation's Fountain and Scenic Railway light up lantern festivals in Taiwan, and National HIV/AIDS Program hosts testing workshop. The details on these stories and more after the break.
The Court's Wishlist Project. The Court's Wishlist Project can easily be likened to a genie giving the lucky holder of its lamp a variety of free wishes. However, the initiative, according to OECS merchandise manager Anita Phillips, doesn't work that way. The process, she says, is a lot more in-depth.
It brings us great joy to reintroduce the Court's Wishlist Project. The project is about helping to change and improve the lives of the persons within our communities who need it the most. The program differs from our everyday issue of donations because it helps us take a targeted approach in meeting those people who are mostly in need and helping change their lives.
One of the things that make the Court's Wishlist Project unique, Phillips says, is that no one can make a wish on their own behalf, but rather the wish being requested must be made for someone else.
A big part of the program is encouraging persons to look out for their fellow men. So someone cannot make a wish on their own behalf, but rather they need to be looking within their communities to select someone who is most in need of a wish.
In addition, Phillips stated that wishes are not limited to Court's wide range of products, but can be something from any other company to ensure that the need is adequately met. The company is soliciting the assistance of the public to look out for each other in their various communities.
Help us in our quest to find and assist the persons who are most in need within our communities. Look around you. It may be someone you already know, or maybe someone you've heard about. Tell us about them. Every request will be thoroughly vetted, and this will allow us to select only the persons who need the support the most.
The Court's Wishlist Project was recently launched across the OECS in islands of Antigua, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts, and St. Vincent.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. St. Kitts and Nevis observed a National Day of Prayer on Thursday, February 29th. The Ministry of Ecclesiastical and Faith-Based Affairs extended an invitation to the general public to join in offering prayers for our federation throughout the day. Prayers began at 12:01 a.m. on February 29th, 2024. During the day, prayer services were held in all educational institutions, and participating churches opened their doors for private or corporate prayer during designated times, while radio stations broadcast continuous prayers every half hour. Prayer stations were also set up in Bastille, while mobile stations or buses moved throughout the remaining communities. Similar activities were also held in Nevis. At 7 p.m., a national church service will be held at the Rivers of Living Water Christian Center at Limekiln Commercial Development, St. Kitts, and the New Testament Church of God Bath Village in Nevis. The theme for National Day of Prayer 2024 is Lord, we bow down in humility before you, one nation under God. The Embassy of St. Kitts and Nevis in the Republic of China, Taiwan, is currently participating in both the 2024 Taipei Lantern Festival and the 2024 Taiwan Lantern Festival, being held in Taipei City in the north and Tainan City in the south, respectively. This year, for the Taipei Lantern Festival, the embassy is displaying a replica of the fountain located in the center of the Independence Square in Bastille. The scenic railway that was first displayed last year during the Taiwan Lantern Festival held in Taipei is being displayed at the same festival but in the southern city of Tainan. St. Kitts and Nevis's ambassador to the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Danya Francis, explained that the Federation was one of the first diplomatic allies of Taiwan to join the display of lanterns and has been participating in the festivals since around 2018. Over the years, the embassy has displayed the Brimstone Hill National Fortress, the Berkeley Memorial, Port Zante, Museum of Nevis History and Alexander Hamilton's birthplace as lanterns. The Federation's lanterns, some of the most visited during the festivals, have been featured in the news in Taiwan and in promotional materials. The 2024 Taipei Lantern Festival is being held from February 17th to March 3rd, and the 2024 Taiwan Lantern Festival will run from February 25th to March 10th. The National HIV/AIDS Program of the Ministry of Health is hosting a testing workshop to increase the number of community testers. Speaking to Dr. Matthias O'Fray, the National HIV/AIDS Program Coordinator, he told ZIZ News it is part of the ministry's efforts to help persons know their status and reduce the spread.
We are conducting HIV rapid tester training to train healthcare providers and also other sector members to ensure that they are trained on HIV rapid testing. This is a measure to combat the epidemic that we have in the Federation, which is HIV, to mitigate the spread of the infection. Because when there is more persons trained as rapid testers, that will increase an opportunity and avenue for people to get tested and know their status. With people knowing their status, it's an opportunity for them to be enrolled into treatments for those that are HIV positive.
He implored the Federation to get on board.
However, HIV is everybody's business, as we know that. So we are carrying a multi-sectoral and inter-ministerial approach towards mitigating the spread of infection. So it is an opportunity to actually fight the spread of this infection. And we look forward for the support of the support of the Federation, the citizens and the residents of the Federation.
The workshop wrapped up on Thursday. After the break, police charged Joseph Charles for Sandy Point murder, and the CFBC hosts Heritage Month exhibition. Stay with us.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
Value Mart IGA special.
Running February 22nd to March 6th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tax specials. Lace chips $8.99. IGA and the Central Everyday Salad dressings $10.99. Axe popcorn $7.99. The Central Everyday mayonnaise $16.99. Blue Ribbon ice cream $32.99. Pearl mix, pancake mix $12.49. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Ocean Spray cranberry drinks $11.99. Post honey bunches of oat cereals $12.99. Ensure $8.99. Rice Roni dishes $7.99. Ama toothpaste $14.99. Dawn dish liquid soap $12.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Welcome back. 34-year-old Joseph Anthony Charles, alias Happy Happy of Backway Sandy Point, St. Kitts, has been charged for the murder of Jermaine Green, a Jamaican national who was residing on St. Kitts. The crime was committed on February 13, 2024 at Downing Street, Sandy Point. According to reports, Mr. Green was accosted by an armed assailant while seated outside a Downing Street establishment. He sustained multiple gunshot wounds about the body and succumbed to his injuries at the scene. Mr. Charles was charged on February 28, 2024 at the Bastille police station. In commemoration of Black History Month, the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College History and Heritage Club hosted its annual Heritage Month exhibition at CFBC's main campus common room on Wednesday, 28th February. According to event organizer, history lecturer Vernon Wilkinson, the event, which was coupled with a luncheon, showcased a selection of traditional food and artifacts used throughout history.
We have cloth dolls, we have African carvings, we have the goose, we have the typewriter, the old typewriter, we have the basins, the pail right here. We also have a luncheon which has traditional dry food such as pumpkin, such as potato, you have mackerel, you have saltfish, you have potfish also.
He said the proceeds from the luncheon will go towards a trip for the History and Heritage Club to the Dominican Republic.
We are doing this exhibition and luncheon in an effort to raise funds for the History Club to travel to Santo Domingo, where students could be exposed to historical places that would have been spoken about in history classes, and also we have ancestors who were Haitians who would have gone to Santo Domingo during the time of cane cutting, so we would be able to see those areas in Santo Domingo, San Pedro.
The History and Heritage Month exhibition is an annual event hosted by the CFBC in February. The police have arrested and laid 4 charges against Ezrian Francis of Soho Sandy Point, St. Kitts. According to the police, on February 25, 2024, Mr. Francis was charged with possession of a controlled drug, to wit crack cocaine, possession of a controlled drug with intent to supply, to wit crack cocaine, possession of cannabis with intent to supply, and obstructing an officer of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force during the execution of his or her duty. Mr. Francis' charges were laid at the Sandy Point Police Station. Coming up in regional news, Brazil supports Caribbean's push for climate change and food security. The details when we come back.
Hey, this is your boy.